Happy Friday, VSU. Today is Friday, June 5th, 2020. Okay, no sight word challenge today because you know what's coming up. That's sight word quiz. And you know what else? This is our last sight word quiz of the year. So don't you want to be a sight word champion? Yeah, so later on today we'll figure out which friends are actually our sight word champions. Cannot wait to figure all that out later. Okay, moving on to writing. So today in writing, you're going to do my favorite type of writing, creative writing. I love it when I challenge you to be creative writers. So you're going to imagine that you found a treasure map that's going to lead you to a buried treasure, okay? Now, you're going to tell me a story about your adventure. So when you go on this adventure, do you go by yourself or do you take someone else along with you? And what kind of tools are you going to use to be able to dig up your treasure, okay? And when you finally get to where the treasure is supposed to be, is there really a treasure there? Okay, if there is a treasure, what type of treasures do you find? If there isn't a treasure, then what do you find there? And then you're gonna tell me how you feel, okay? How do you feel, or how did you feel when you got to the spot that you were supposed to be at, to the spot where the treasure was? So there's a lot to think about and a lot to write about, okay? So I want you to think first before you write. So video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. I cannot wait to hear about your treasure hunting adventure. It's gonna be exciting. Moving on to humanities. Okay, so the book that you're listening to is The Three Little Recyclers. Okay, there is a quiz at the end of this book, so make sure you go all the way to the end. You know the deal now, and press take the quiz. Okay, so video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Moving on to art. Okay, so your art assignment for today is to draw 3 different points of view. Okay, and you're going to use different colors for each point of view. Okay. So you're going to find either a small toy or a stuffed animal. You're going to put it down on the floor in a way that you can easily walk around, okay? So first thing you're going to do is find a spot that you want to draw your toy, okay? So you're going to sit down in front of your toy. You're going to choose one of your colors and draw what you see. Then you're going to stand up. You're going to walk around to another spot and you're going to sit and draw what you see with a different color. And you're going to stand up again, walk around one more time, sit down, and draw what you see from that point of view. So you should have 3 different points of view with 3 different colors, okay? There's a lot going on in this lesson, okay? So take your time with this and think before you draw. It's always a good idea to think before you do things, right? Okay, so video on pause. Go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Moving on to math. Okay, so earlier in the week, we were talking about height. Now we know that height is how tall something is or how short something is. Today, you're going to measure the height of people who are around you. Okay, so you're going to find a couple of people who are taller than you, and then you're going to find a couple of people who are shorter than you, okay? And then you're going to think, are there more people that are taller than me or are there more people who are shorter than me, okay? Once you've warmed your brain with that activity, remember that's just an activity, your real math comes from happy numbers. You're going to log on to happy numbers and do the assignment for at least 20 minutes, okay? That is very important that you do that. So video on pause, go do that, and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. I really hope that you logged on to happy numbers after doing that math activity. Okay, moving on to expedition. Okay, today is our last trip to the coral reef. Are you serious? I love the coral reef. Okay? It's one of my favorite habitats. But today is the last day that we're going to visit the coral reef. Okay, so this time what you're listening for is a turtle's habitat inside the coral reef. what it looks like and feels like. Okay? Now you have a choice. You can either draw the turtle's habitat inside the coral reef and label what it looks like and feels like, or you can tell someone in your family all about it. The choice is yours. Video on pause. Go do that and then come back. Glad you're back. We are moving on to PE. And today in PE, you get to have a dance party. Yeah, you haven't had a dance party in so long, okay? You get to have a 15-minute dance party. That's exciting. Now, remember, I always say this, your dance party, your rules. You can choose to dance by yourself or with someone else, okay? You choose the song and you choose how you want to dance. So go have that 15-minute dance party and then come back. Okay, glad you're back. Hope you had a lot of fun with your dance party. Wish I was there to dance with you. You know I like to dance with you. We used to do a lot of dancing in BSU. So I hope you had fun. Okay, we are now at closing circle, which means we're done with our learning for the day. And we are also done with our learning for the week. Now remember, today is the day that I go through your work to see friends who have turned in their work to me, friends who have logged on to Happy Numbers, logged on to Epic, and I look at your sight word quiz. I challenged some friends to add 4 more stars to the stars that they already had, okay? I wonder how many friends were able to do that. And I also challenged other friends to add to their stars too. You won't know how many stars you have until Monday. That's exciting, okay? So I want to wish you a restful weekend. That means getting a lot of rest. I also want to wish you a fun weekend because I want you to get out there and enjoy the day. Okay, I think Sunday is going to be a pretty nice day. And rest up, and I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. See you then. Bye.